Alright guys, so a while ago on the channel we talked about the built-in ND filter for the Sony ZV-1, and I showed you guys how to use it and basically talked about why you would use it, and I gave you guys like an example of, you know, being out in broad daylight, how it's going to be all washed out, and then once you turn on the ND filter, it's going to, you know, kind of put the sunglasses on your actual camera. Well, I'm shooting on the Canon 90D and I'm on the 18-35, but anytime I take this camera outside, because it doesn't have a built-in ND filter, in broad daylight, we already know what's going to happen, right? It's going to be all washed out, especially if I'm trying to keep my shutter speed correct, I guess, you know, at the 180-degree rule. Other than that, you're going to have to crank the shutter speed up, and you don't really want to do that. So I went out on Amazon and I got me a ND2-400 filter, and this is by Neewer right here. It got 9 stops of adjustments. So this is what we're going to be looking at today. Now, I'll just do a quick top-down, unbox this real fast. I'll make sure I put a link in the description if you want to pick you one of these up, man. But once I get this out of the box, man, we'll take the Canon 90D outside, and then I'll just kind of give you that example all over again. Even though we did it with the ZV-1, I give you kind of like a real-world example of using this one here, and I will test out this 9 stops of adjustment. And then we'll get out of here for the day, all right? Let's do it. All right, so again, I got this on Amazon. I will make sure I throw a link in the description. Now, I paid $29 for it, but I think right now they got like a 10% off coupon or something like that. So if you want to go and take a look, you can. Again, this one is 72 millimeters, but they do have a lot of different sizes from what I saw on Amazon. Now, just some very standard packaging. It does have like a little cleaning cloth on the inside. But one of the things I like about this ND filter is that it is scratch resistant. So that's going to be a plus right there. It says scratch resistant, and I think water resistant too as well. So that's going to be a good look right there. But inside, all you're going to have is the cleaning cloth, like I said, and you're going to have like a little carrying case with a little foam insert. And all you're going to have is the ND filter. It's a nice ND filter. It is pretty big, but, you know, it's going to go on a Sigma 18-35. So, of course, it's going to be big. And they got all the stops on it right there as far as the little dots is concerned. So, you know, I'm ready to test this thing out. So I'm going to go ahead and get this 90D, take it outside, and we'll do a little quick demonstration. All right, let's head outside. All right, y'all, so I'm sitting out here in the back, man, just to demonstrate this ND filter. So I got both my lenses out here, and I got 2 ND filters right here. One is 77 and one is 72. I don't know if y'all can see that. 77 and 72 right here. And right now I'm using the 77 on another lens, and I have my Sigma lens right here. So we're gonna do this in real time, but I wanted you guys to at least see what the lens ND filter look like on an actual lens, all right? So this is what it looks like right here, and you got your stops all the way around. As you can see, all the stops right there. So all you do is spin this to get your stops, right? To get your desired darkness, right? That's all it is right there. So right now, I'm shooting in we're at f4. I'm at 1/50 because I'm shooting in 4K 24, and my ISO is at 160. But I can get this shot because of the actual ND filter that's on the lens. So in real time, just to get this out of the way, just to show you guys, what I'm gonna do is do the same thing I would do here. So right here, I would spin this right here. See this? I would spin this top piece right here. I don't know if y'all can see it. I'm looking up at the screen, but you would spin this right here to get your desired stop. Right now, I'm at 3 stops on this actual lens that's recording. So I'm at 3 stops, and that ND filter is 77 millimeters. So that ND filter would be this one. Once again, it would be that one right there. All right, but they are both the same, just different sizes. All right. So right now in real time, because it's windy out here and I just cut my grass, so it's a lot of dust going, and I want to get my camera from out here. We're at 3 stops, so I'm gonna put it back to no stops so you can see what this f4 at 1/50 would look like at 160 ISO. All right, so real time, we're gonna spin it back to 0, and this is what that shot looks like. All right, so I'm looking up at the monitor, but this is what that shot looks like, and it's a little blown out in the back, and I did this on purpose to sit like right here so you can see how it gets blown out right there in the back. So right now, real time again, I'm gonna go ahead and turn it back to 3 stops, and you're gonna see it get dark. And I might just keep going just to show you how dark it can get. All right, so right now, here we go, 2 and 3. So this is where we originally were at the start of the video, 3 stops. So I'm gonna keep going. So 4, 5, keep going, and now we're at max, and it's so dark, right? Now I'm gonna go back to my little 3 stops, about right there. What's that? 1, 2, 3. So real quick, ND filters are very much needed, and the sun is shining really bright out there. I'm just kind of under my porch back here, my deck, whatever. But ND filters are needed because that way you can shoot at f4. You can shoot at, you know, like this Sigma lens right here is like what, 1.8. So if I was to shoot at 1.8 out here right now in this bright sunlight, it would be completely washed out like how you just saw. So this is the purpose of these ND filters. And again, we talked about this with Sony ZV-1, and the ZV-1 had a built-in ND filter, but because this camera doesn't have a built-in ND filter, you have to go out and purchase ND filters. And I do recommend these. I'm not the best when it comes to ND filters, but this does have 9 stops of adjustment. So I do highly recommend these, man. So again, this has been the Neewer. All right, these are the Neewer ND2-400 filters. I'll make sure I throw a link in the description for you guys. All right. Hopefully this video has been helpful to you in some way. And if you did find it helpful, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It's been your man Jay, and I will catch y'all in the next video. Peace.